So first I'm just going to explain a little bit about what a shamanic journey is and why we do it. So a shamanic journey is a form of visionary practice that uses the trance state to induce visions which lead to insights, clarity, downloads, things like this. It's a lot like a dream. So what happens in a shamanic journey oftentimes is in symbols or metaphors or something like this, and it can be interpreted and have hidden messages in it, just like a dream. So I'm going to be playing this drum, and the drum beat is the most ancient form of spiritual practice. It started with hitting two rocks together, and the idea is by keeping this consistent beat, it is essentially activating this part of the brain called the theta brain waves, and these theta brain waves are just scientific terminology for the trance state. So what it does is it helps to get you into an altered state of consciousness so that you can then relax and deepen into the shamanic journey experience. So how it will work is that I'll be playing this drum throughout the whole time, and I won't be speaking at all. So I'm going to explain it all beforehand, and then the actual experience will just be the drumming. So there will be 3 chaotic drum beats. The chaotic drum beats sound like this. Something like that. And the regular drum beat sounds like this. So there will be 3 chaotic drum beats. The first one is to open it up and to start the journey. The second one will come about 10 to 12 minutes afterwards, and it will be the 2-minute warning, your signal to go start heading back to the door. And then the third and final chaotic drum beat will be signaling that it's over and it's time to come back into the body. So this journey works a lot with the imagination. So a lot of people are like, oh, well, what if I just create my own journey? Or, oh, what if I just make things up? And essentially, that's not wrong. Nothing that you can do in the shamanic journey is wrong. It's all a part of the experience, and it is based on your imagination. And what it is your subconscious mind creating this story, creating this imaginative vision that then can give you insights and answers. So if you get distracted at any point, start to think about what's for lunch or what your coworker said to you last night or anything like this, just let it go and come right back where you left off in the journey. So how it will work, the first chaotic drum beat will signal you that the journey is starting. The entire experience is laying down in what's called Shavasana, or a corpse pose. It's basically laying down on your back with your hands out by your side and your feet out in front. And it's really important to maintain this position. Try to avoid going onto your side or putting your knees up or anything like this. Your body staying still, even if it has a twitch or an itch, your body staying still is really what helps facilitate the experience. So, first chaotic drum beat will signal that the journey is starting. Your eyes will be closed, laying down, and a mist or a fog will come over your mind, and you'll find yourself at the base of a staircase. You walk up the staircase. By this point, the drum beat will be normal and back to a steady rhythm. You walk up the stairs, and you find a magical door. You go through the door, walk inside the door, and you find yourself in the spirit realm. So the spirit realm can look like whatever you want. It can be a mountain, a river, a forest, Candyland, heaven, anything that you want it to look like, because it's your spirit realm. So whatever that looks like, you go through the door and you're in the spirit realm. Walk around a little bit. Maybe you notice a nice rock or a waterfall or something like this. Just notice, but kind of hurrying along and being swift, and you'll find yourself at this open clearing filled with loads of animals. Giraffes, monkeys, rhinoceros, jaguars, anything that you want. They don't have to be native to the habitat that you're in or even live next to each other. Any kind of animals are welcome there, and there will be many. So if you're looking for your spirit animal, well, that's the first thing that we do, is we find your spirit animal. So if you don't know who your spirit animal is or what it is, then you can look around, walk around. Maybe some animals will come up to you and say some things or give you something or interact with you in some way. If you're wondering if that animal is your spirit animal, you can simply ask, "Are you my spirit animal?" Ask 3 times. It is important. Ask 3 times. If they say yes all 3 times, then it is indeed your spirit animal. If they say no, that's okay. You can continue searching, or maybe you can go with this animal anyways. So whether or not you find your spirit animal, you want to find an animal that comes up to you or that you resonate with. So you'll walk up to this animal, or it will approach you, and you'll start to create a dialogue, and eventually you will ask him or her to take you on a magical adventure deep into the center of your soul to help you to discover who you are and what your purpose is. Now, if you have another intention, if you already know who you are and what your purpose is, you can create another adventure or ask him to take you on any kind of adventure that sees fit. So your spirit animal will then take you on this adventure. It could be through this magical tunnel, or it could be to this tree that then you go into the roots and you're in the underworld, or it can be a waterfall, or it can be all the way to the sun. Wherever it is, you're really just going deep within. You can ask your spirit animal any kind of questions, any guidance, like, oh, why am I here? Or why did this thing happen to me when I was younger? Or what is the next step that I need to take in my spiritual path or in my career, or anything like this? You can have an open dialogue. Again, they may not talk to you in words. They might speak to you in symbols or images or items even. They might give you something. So feel free to open that dialogue. You will get to a place. This animal will take you on this adventure that will get you to this location. Again, waterfall, big rock, whatever your animal wants. And in this place, you will then meet another being. It could be Grandfather Rock or a large tree or anything like this. You'll meet another entity. It could be another animal. And this entity will be a wise being that will give you all the answers that you seek. It can show you part of your past. It can tell you something about your future. Again, images, symbols, things like this. And just be open to the flow. Be open to whatever happens, whatever you're told. If you get swept in a side adventure, that's okay too. So your spirit animal will take you on this adventure to this place to meet this being, who will then reveal to you insights, answers, downloads, so on and so forth. So just pay attention to the small symbols. If a rabbit runs in front of you and cuts you off, or a little bug comes and buzzes in your ear or something, all of these things could be important messages that could be revealed later. So you're on this adventure, and then you hear the second chaotic drum beat. This will be your 2-minute warning, your symbol to start with your spirit animal heading back to the magical door. The drum beat will then get to its normal rhythm again, and you'll have 2 minutes to make it to the door with your spirit animal. Third and chaotic drum beat means get back through the magical door, close it behind you, go back down the stairs, a fog and a mist comes over your mind again, and you find yourself back in your body. So that is the basic rundown of the shamanic journey, and it will be the template or the format that we use in this journey and the next journey that is coming up. So I invite you to find a comfortable a comfortable laying down position rather. So lay down on your back, hands by your side, feet out nice and long. Just begin to relax your body. You can close the eyes. Breathe deeply, relax. Give yourself permission to relax and to go within. We call upon the spirit of the jaguar, the guardian of the mystical realms, of the spirit realm. Keep us safe in this journey and keep us open to the visions and insights that come forth. Aho. So with your eyes closed and your breath nice and deep, we'll begin the journey. integrate this into your body. You can breathe it in, remember the experience, receive the benefits of the practice. And whenever you're ready, make your way to a comfortable seated position. And close this journey and give thanks to the spirit of the jaguar for protecting us and showing us the way into the spirit realm. Thank participant for showing up for this journey. I pray that all of your insights and downloads and revelations were potent and can integrate well into your life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aho, Mitakuyasin, Tomarations. So yeah, take your time, drink some water. Thank you so much for joining me for this shamanic journey. Be sure to write down your experience and do some research on if certain animals came to you. You can look up, for example, bear, like bear totem spirit animal in Google or something, and you can find lots of information about the different animals. And you can also look up dream interpretations to see what any of the metaphors or images might symbolize. But definitely drink some water and write your stuff down so that you don't forget it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.